What's up, everyone? I'm Jaren, and today we are talking about Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. And once again, the story follows a father's wish, which magically brings a wooden boy to life in Italy and gives him the chance to care for the child. Now, it's been ages since I've actually seen the original 1940s animated film, as well as read the book for that matter, but I didn't even bother with the Disney Plus live action remake. I thought it looked kind of weird, it didn't appeal to me at all. But one thing's for certain is that this ain't your grandfather's Pinocchio story. Presented in supreme stop motion animation, Del Toro retells this timeless classic with such rich emotion, grim revelations, and stunning visuals that are both pure and innovative. There is so much attention to detail, whether that be the flicks and debris of wood that are coming off Geppetto's blade while he carves, or the ripples of water that are falling down people's faces while the characters are out in the rain. If you enjoy the Leica animation styles and storytelling of Coraline and Paranorman, you're definitely going to welcome what Del Toro and his team has to offer. This includes fleshing out motives of characters that you're already familiar with, their look, additional characters and roles that expand on the story, the period piece atmosphere, and deepening the lore, all in which following the structure and original source material. For example, Geppetto has a much more tragic introduction. Jiminy Cricket's involvement is for personal gain. The Blue Fairy is now a blue wood sprite, and Pinocchio goes through the trials of death in order to peel away at his childlike choices. All in which are happening in 1930s Italy under the rule of Benito Mussolini and the National Fascist Party. Now, I know this backdrop may be heavy for the kids, but it really humbles you in a much more denser perspective. Now, I hadn't seen the trailer, nor did I do any prior research before this screening, and it really blew me away at how much voice talents were involved that really filled the bill. This including Ewan McGregor, David Bradley, Gregory Mann, Ron Perlman, John Turturro, Kate Blanchett, Finn Wolfhard, Christoph Waltz, and Tilda Swinton. McGregor and Bradley, though, their performances were very moving, and it really catapulted the new Pinocchio in the audience's favor. Speaking of which, I was not very welcoming, nor was I fond of the new Pinocchio. It wasn't necessarily his look. I thought it was an interesting aspect the way they went from carving out a pine tree and, conceiving his original look, his creation. But when he gets brought to life, he moved very creepy like. And then he was just coming off so naive and energetic that I instantly felt annoyed. And then he would disobey Geppetto and Jiminy a lot, that it would really test his mortality. Not until he begins to really value time and life do I really get to warm up to him. And, in the end, it really is all part and important to his development. I thought Christoph Waltz's character was a fantastic antagonist, although I do feel like he didn't have the chance to live up to his full potential. The arc involving Ron Perlman's character, where he's running the boys' training camp, felt very dark and damper. Although I do feel like that a lot of the war elements kind of took me out of the movie. The sperm whale is some kind of sea creature in this version, more like a kaiju anglerfish, if I may. This sequence surprisingly had a lot of action and suspense that, even though you may know the outcome of it before it happens, I really enjoyed it for a solid third act piece. One of my favorite additional elements of the entire movie would have to be Death, the sister of the Blue Wood Sprites, which is also voiced by Swinton. I really enjoyed the dynamic and the angle between her and Pinocchio, and it really hammers home a message that is so life affirming that it doesn't necessarily pertain to just the protagonist, but for the viewers as well, children and adults. And especially with Jiminy Cricket's words of wisdom and that epilogue will definitely leave you in ruins and tears. Overall, I can honestly say that I don't think everyone will love this new and refreshingly bold vision of our beloved Pinocchio. I am lost for words at how impactful and astonishing this rendition is, and so proud that it finally can see the light of day. This is one of the best Netflix picks of 2022. All right, guys, that's all I got to say about that movie. Go ahead and check it out on Netflix if you feel like it. But thank you guys again so much for watching. Look forward to more reviews. I am Jaren Agbanawag, and I will see you guys at the movies. Take care.